Hello self-lovers, welcome to another episode of Komal Speaks Self-Love, and in this episode we are going to speak about healing techniques. And I'm making this video so that 2 years before I was overwhelmed with one process and it was too heavy on me, and I did not know at that time there were other types of healings that I could explore. And I was also trying to change others by this technique because I thought this is so revolutionary. But with time I found out so many healing techniques that works for different types of people, so it's more flexible for you to heal and not get overwhelmed by it. So let's understand what is healing in the first place. Healing might feel like relief. Healing might be perceived as something that is emotionally draining for you, and after you heal you feel good after it. I understand that's the initial definition that you might be looking at when it comes to healing, but let me tell you, one thing that healing involves is not only fully processing your emotional condition and giving love to it, but it also means to change your behavior after you have healed. So this is healing, like you process your emotions but you also show behavioral change. So this is what I mean by healing. So I'll be proceeding with this video assuming that our definition of healing is this, right? Let's begin. I have 5 major techniques that has helped me in my healing journey, which first one is the number one thing that has helped me with someone who has a traumatic experience. But I have explained other healing modalities too, so that you can choose for yourself what works for you and leave the rest. Before I start, I would like to give a short disclaimer. I'm not a professional or a therapist. I'm just speaking out of my personal experience. This is not a this will definitely work for you kind of video. This is see if this works for you kind of video. Use what works for you and leave the rest. Before I start sharing with you what are the modalities, I'd like to tell you why do we need to heal in the first place. First is emotional experience. If you don't heal, then you feel a kind of different variations in your body, some shaking or anxiousness or sadness, unexplained. Second, universe wants you to heal. Like we are designed, we humans, and this entire universe is designed in a way we move towards greater things, and it only happens when we heal from a past experience and we move forward. Third, it simply feels good to do so. And if you can heal something, why don't you do that? And by this video, you're going to become much more comfortable healing yourself and moving towards better things. For example, if you heal your attachment towards perfection, you get a better job. Or if you heal something in you that makes you want to complain to your partner, then your relationship with your partner improves. So in every different way, healing helps you and become a better person. So with that, let's begin with the first one, which is completion process. Completion process is taught by Teal Swan, a spiritual teacher. I follow her immensely with lot of devotion on YouTube. You can follow her too. I'll place a link that helps you understand completion process much more better. How does completion process work? Completion process involves you to go revisit with the help of a practitioner or maybe without, if you have read the book or you have attended sessions on it. So you revisit your past experience where you have experienced a traumatic or emotional or emotionally damaging experience, and you sit through yourself as an adult version of you and ask your inner child what are some aspects it wants to feel and fully release, and sit with it and ask your inner child how it wanted to change, how it want that instance to change, and you bring your inner child back to safe haven or a place where that event did not bother it, right? So you could involve a godly figure in this process, but it's best to read the book completion process on it, and I'll put the link in the description. It is a perfect guide for someone who had a traumatic experience and wants to heal it. And every time they want to move ahead in life, something pulls them back and tells them, no, you don't deserve anything. And they have all kind of different emotions going on in their body, which they can't point out and explain, or they have deep low self-esteem. Let's move on to the next one, which is CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. I've been attending therapy since 2 years, and I cannot emphasize on how much this has helped me. Every week I attend a session for an hour, and once I go inside and come back, I feel like a completely different person, because that's how fast it works for me. Because I've been an emotional person all my life. My emotional brain is like always on alert. But when I have made it logical, when I have used metacognition and made it logical, my emotions, I have been able to change my behavior very well. So it works really nicely for me. How it works is, so you have a problem that you have. For example, I feel like my partner is going to cheat on me. So I have this anxiety whenever I'm with my partner, or not me. I don't have this pattern, but say somebody has this. So it has a series of questions. So what does this mean about you? What does this mean about you? And what does this mean about you? So we can reach at a statement saying, I am afraid of partners will cheat on me because I feel unworthy very much on the itself, because multiple people have rejected me in the past, and I feel that I'll be abandoned and I'll be left alone. So this is what we get to. And behavioral therapy also involves a slight challenge on how to change this behavior. Okay, once we have understood that, okay, you feel extremely low self-esteem because people have rejected in the past, and that's why you feel like your partner will cheat on you. How can you change that? How can you feel differently? So next time you go out with your partner, make sure that you're with yourself. You affirm yourself that I am with myself, I cannot be abandoned, and no matter nobody rejects myself, I never reject myself. So I'm with myself and my family is with me. And that means even if somebody cheats on me, that's not on me, and I am completely deserving of a strong relationship that involves no cheating. Your thinking thought process has changed from anxiousness of someone will cheat on me to some level of confidence that I'm not afraid of rejection now, so I can be myself and I need not fear cheating. So this might be the result of it. I'm just giving you an example, and this might not be exact process that every therapist might follow. And there is also inner child work kind of healing module, which involves being a parent to yourself and speaking to your inner child in a way that it understands. So it's also called parts work. If that helps you, please Google it up and understand how that's done. If you're into such things, look into it and ask your therapist to use these modules with you so that you can heal better. The third healing module is Reiki. It's a Japanese technique where it is believed that your body is made up of energy, and the Reiki master, what he or she or them, what they do to you is they analyze what part of your energy systems are blocked, and they place their hands slightly on top of your body or fully clothed, and connect to the universal energy through them and to your body, and make energies release and go back to their normal energetic flow form, because they believe that if flow of energy is blocked in some way, you experience a lot of emotional charge and tough emotional experiences. So once they release it with universal energy, and usually they do it with a intention set. This person should not should let go of anxiety, or they should let go of this particular situation in their life. They end the process with balancing all the energy. If you are a kind of person who feels intense emotions, you could try Reiki, because it is energetic healing by someone to you, and you feel great release, not by just lying down and letting the master do their job. So if you cannot process your own emotions, I'd recommend this process. The next one is simple intuitive healing. Intuitive healing is nothing but, you know that you have a block in you, and you simply sit with yourself and you feel, what are those emotions that I'm feeling? Oh, I'm feeling like I'm not enough. I'm feeling like I can't go further than this, right? Just by sitting with yourself with that emotion, okay, why do I not feel like that? And just deciding for yourself through a message of God or yourself, you feel like, I need to bring change and let me change. And or maybe you saw like a bird today, and then you thought, oh my God, like, what am I even crying about, or what am I even going through? I don't deserve this. So you just sit with yourself and you decide to change. So that's an intuitive kind of feeling, and it breaks so many misconceptions that healing is hard. Healing is not hard if you on yourself want to change. The fifth module is Ho'oponopono prayer. It's a Hawaiian prayer. It's crazy how this works, but it does work. Okay, I'll explain what is it and how does it work. Ho'oponopono is simply a prayer that says, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry for the thing that I'm experiencing. I'm unaware of it. I'm feeling this because I'm not sure what I've done or what I've experienced. Please forgive me, because again, I'm unaware. Thank you for showing me so much grace that I can heal this part of me. I love you, because I accept that I have I've been subconsciously feeling this way, and I know that just by healing part of myself can heal this entire thing. So even if somebody else is suffering, if you heal yourself with respect to them, they get healed. So this also applies to physical ailments as well, but I do not recommend it without visiting to doctor. You should do all these healing modalities. If it's a physical problem, you should do all these healing modalities with consulting doctor, because just by energy work can be really slow, or these healing modalities can be really slow. So it's important to be practical and go to a doctor as well. But it helps either ways, because it helps you release those emotional charge, and it helps you manifest better things. Okay, let's discuss last 3 bonus techniques, which I'm going to go through really fast, because I don't personally perceive them, but I thought it would be important for you to learn them. So first is somatic therapy, which is yoga or tai chi. If it is said that ailments and emotional damage has been stored in our body. For example, if your neck hurts, that means you have trouble expressing what you want to, or your self expression is blocked in some way. So when you do neck exercises, you kind of like release that energy flow and you heal yourself. There are so many people teaching this now. These are called somatic therapy sessions, or movement therapy. So if that works for you, if physically moving things and healing works for you, go ahead and do that. EFT is a process where it can be considered as a psychological acupuncture, where you accept yourself despite that feeling that you are having in your body, by tapping on your points, meridian points according to Chinese medicine, and you calm yourself by tapping. and hence initiate change. So the last one is art and expressive therapies. It's done by doing a form of art. It could be dance, it could be singing, it could be painting, or any kind of something that helps you release emotions and change your behaviors. So one such thing that I've heard is from one of my mentors, and she teaches art therapy, and she makes people draw random shapes and help them analyze them, what it means for them, and color certain boxes and all of that. So if that helps for you, go ahead and do that. I'd like to conclude this video saying that healing is not equal to fixing the pain, but to accept the pain fully and naturally driving behavioral change. Why am I making this video? I'm making this video so that you are not confused about what kind of healing you should be using. You know that you want to heal, but you don't know what is the next, or you think that therapy is the only way around. There are so many other things, and now there are so many other healers out there who are doing excellent in their jobs. It's time for you to find them and let them heal you, or and also don't ask them to do it for free, because it is energy work. They are investing some energy into it to be able to do that for you. So pay right amount to be able to heal, and if you can heal yourself, nothing better than that. My broad level conclusion is choose a healing module that is right for you. You think that works for you, is popular for you, try out and let me know what you're using or what you'd like to use next in the comments. My suggestion any time of the day would be Ho'oponopono, because it involves chanting I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you 108 times, and you'll feel a much lighter without doing any energy work or any kind of CBT or any kind of tapping. I think it's simple for me, so I'd recommend it to anyone, and I think it's the best. But depending on your personality, you can mix it with something else too. That's it for this video, and if you like this video and you found value in this video, click on the thumbs up button and share it with a friend if you think it might help them, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you. See you in the next video.